guys, here we are again with another plan with me video, and for this month we are going to be planning for September. Let's get into it. So the theme for September is stars, space. I was going for the Vincent Van Gogh Starry Nights painting. I'm not sure if you guys know it. I will flash it on the screen right now. I don't know why I've been watching a lot of Discovery, like a lot of Star Trek, and I've been listening to a lot of classical music, and I was like, why don't I go classical on this one? Well, I'm starting off with drawing a guy. Yes, this is new to the channel because usually I always draw girls upon girls and girls. So I am doing a guy this time around to show I can actually draw guys too. Right now I'm just putting in the shade in color of the guy's color, like his skin texture and everything, and I'm going through it like with my highlighter that is brown, and I will be going over the hairline with black. I will color it in, all of it black, because I am planning to make his hair have the stars, like just have the galaxy vibe on it. Right now I'm using the brown marker to outline the face, the ear, the hair, everything, but I am actually going to go over this with black later on because I figured out that the brown isn't dark enough. And now I am putting small hair. I will make it congested on the top and slowly loosen down, going downwards. I'm using brown right now, but I will go over it with black so it will be consistent. Oh my god, it's raining here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Let me close the window. So I am going to be using the color green for his eyes, because I remember I did for my, was it April plan with me video, I used green eyes, so I was like, let me do green eyes. So here is what I was saying, like the brown didn't make it like have definite lines and show the visual accuracy that I wanted to be showing, so I am still gonna go over everything with black. It just looks more crisp. And now I'm going to be adding stars. I will be battling with my markers because my white didn't want to cooperate. It was just fading into the black. I just put blue and purple all over it so it will have this galaxy vibe to it. Now I'm going to be picking out my 3 top colors for the waviness that I want to do. And for the first time for this year, I'm actually doing a dual cover page. Usually my design is just on one page, on the title page, but now I'm gonna extend it up to the coat page. I'll be going over all of these, I don't know, smoky lines with these 3 colors, alternating it so it will give an effect of blending into each other. It doesn't have to be super perfect, just go with the flow, enjoy your moment, because you know, when we're doing the plan with me videos, we're actually trying to de-stress and just have a great time. So don't stress it out and be like, oh no. So now I'm actually adding the stars. In the Vincent Van Gogh Starry Nights, he actually had stars, and I think the biggest star that he had there was representing Venus, the planet Venus. I never knew about that, but yeah. So beside the stars, like circular version around it, I'm putting this green so it will just have the vibe of the Starry Night that Vincent Van Gogh did on his own. I'm not trying to like really replicate it, I'm just making it my own way. So I'm putting the accent color of purple, and I'm adding stars throughout the whole of the page with pink stars, and I'm gonna add some orange circles and dots. I do not have the best penmanship ever, so I just winged it because I don't know really how to do calligraphy. Well, the gray wasn't like popping out that much, so I went over it with my fine tip liner black in the number 1, but it was too thin. You'll see me come back to it and I'll be like, something is wrong. So for my quote, the quote is, make it a September to remember. It actually sounds nice, right? The next thing I did was to outline everything, so there will be a consistency with my beautiful handsome guy. I told you that September was looking really sad for me, so I added black all over it. The next thing I did was to add a bunch of stars all over through the spread, so it will just make it look prettier and more starry and spacey, and I don't know. Before moving on to the next page, I added some details so it will be pretty. For my mood tracker, I really had no plans on adding the space vibe into it, but I wanted to incorporate the Starry Nights, like wavy sense to it, so I just used a freehand and I drew as much as I can, like so many waves, but sometimes they look like teardrops. But if you look at it after the whole waviness that is done, it actually came out pretty cool, like an abstract. Now this is me picking out the colors that I would like to use, and here I'm thinking like, what should I do? So I started with gray, blue, green, and purple, and underneath it I just put the incorporation of what mood I would be feeling, and of course I outlined it to tie it up with the whole vibe. It was looking a bit sad, so I added some stars to it. The same stars I used in the front page. For the next spread, we have my habit tracker. I just used my cursive handwriting, nothing big, just like winged it. And I added some stars, but this time around, instead of using pink and purple, I went for the blue, green, and green. Since all of these colors have been used on my front page, I just wanted to go with it. So I'm using also the same design, the wavy design of the Starry Nights at the bottom, because I had some more space to it, and basically did the same technique, just interchanged the colors I used. Instead of the yellow star, I made it purple and pink. For the habit tracker, I am using the same stencil. Should I call it stencil? I'm just using the same format that I've been using throughout the year. I will just be putting the headers on all of this scribbled yellow, and underneath it has a green. This is going to be for the days of the week. Now, actually incorporating the calendar into it, it's gonna be so tasky. So I think we should just skip this part because nothing really fun or anything happened here. I will be only labeling one of the calendars, so I have a reference point for the rest of the calendars. And of course, I will be outlining everything in black. I felt my headers look sad, so I just put some waves into them, so it'll just feel like connected to the rest of the piece. For my weekly spread, I am using the same design, like the table form of the weeks of the days, but I will be changing my sidebar. I made it a little bit more interactive. I'll show you after. On top, I will be putting the same Starry Night design, so it just incorporates the whole theme throughout, from the title page to the mood tracker, habit tracker, and the week tracker. Wait, did I just say week tracker? I meant weekly spread. I'm using the same technique, just going through it with individual colors and making sure I'm alternating the colors. So now I'm adding the days of the week. I made sure that my penmanship will be very big enough to be seen, because usually I make it a little bit more conservative, but I wanted to make it as bold as possible. And underneath the dates, I will just be putting the dates. Wait, underneath the days, I will be putting the dates. So my sidebar has always been so mute, but now I decided, like, I actually use the sidebar a lot, so I said, why don't I add more design to it? So I put in some boxes as like billboard signs that I can be putting my YouTube, Instagram tracker, and for my notes. Now we're almost done. I'll just make a little bit of tweaks so we can be done. And now for the final reveal. This is my September plan with me. Thank you guys for watching this. The theme is The Starry Nights by Vincent Van Gogh. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. See you again next month.